Here at Miller, we've been encouraging our family of employees, distributors, retailers, and customers to be active in preventing underage drinking for decades. Underage drinking is a problem that negatively affects everyone: the illegal underage drinker, their family, and the community. And it's a problem that will take all of us to solve. Today, we're going to introduce you to a new program that's designed to enhance the existing practices at your store or bar and help you in your efforts to keep young people from illegally obtaining alcohol. It's called Respect 21, and it's a community-wide initiative educating distributors, retailers, and parents on ways to help prevent underage access to alcohol. Your local Miller distributor is proud to partner with you on this program and will support you throughout its duration, but more on that later. Let's begin by giving you a clear overview of what the Respect 21 program is all about.
I think we were able to improve our practices on how we handle each situation. I think in the past we used to just check them out and I hope they were over 21. Now, I don't think that situation ever occurs. Our people know that they have to card anybody that's a question.
Respect 21 is a comprehensive, scientifically evaluated retailer program designed exclusively for Miller distributors and retailers. Respect 21 will examine what you're already doing to prevent underage sales and give you new proven tools that will upgrade those efforts.
It was very effective. It opened up everybody's eyes to let them know that you cannot determine age just by looking at a person. People do not look their age nowadays. So they could be 21 or they could be 29. You just don't know.
Dr. Brad Crever of Brandeis University is the architect of the Respect 21 program and has dedicated much of his career to studying the retail environment and the sale of age-restricted products. An integral part of the Respect 21 program is the knowledge that can be gained through self-assessment surveys. Information from the surveys can be used to measure the effectiveness of the program and used to develop even better strategies to curb underage drinking in the future. Of course, all this information will be completely confidential.
The role of the distributors in the Respect 21 program from Miller is to facilitate, to go out to retail and to solicit retailers to be involved with the program. We teach them a little bit, tell them a little bit about what the program is and get them to take the surveys that are involved.
With Respect 21, you get help in 4 ways: hiring practices, education for managers and employees, looking at and validating IDs, and point of sale placement. It's all found right here in the help guide.
I do the hiring, and we normally only put somebody in this department we trust. It won't just be anybody. They'll have worked here in the store before for some time before we'll even put them over in the department, and we'll know that we can trust them to start with, and from there we just tell them the whole situation of the Respect 21 and all the guidelines to it.
The Help Guide offers more than 20 tips that will give you better ideas on how to screen applicants, train your managers on how to implement and support these best practices, and how to offer motivation and incentives for employees who follow them. The Help Guide also has useful and effective ideas on how to train new employees in your alcohol sales policies and how to retrain existing employees.
How important is it to effectively train them? For their case and for ours, I think vary. I mean, if they check somebody out that's not 21, it's going to be them and us both. So I think that they need to understand how important, if they mess up or if they screw up on who they check out, it's going to come back to them also, so it's not just going to be us.
We will be fined a hefty fine if we do serve an underager, the bar as well, and the person who does serve it. There also is a possibility of losing your liquor license for a day or two, so that would be very hurtful to everybody that is employed here at the restaurant.
The critical point in the attempt to get alcohol illegally is that face-to-face moment between your staff member and the underage person trying to buy alcohol. Good training here will ensure that you win the battle. The Help Guide provides you with a variety of tips on how to effectively check and validate an ID. And because many underage persons get their alcohol from someone who purchased it legally, like a parent, friend, or sibling, the Help Guide also alerts clerks and servers to red flags that can stop trouble before it starts.
It helps them to be more aware of their surroundings, who walks in the door, what you should look for. A big thing is somebody will walk in the door who is of age and will order 3 or 4 beers for someone who is underage. So you need to be aware of who walks in that door with them and make sure that everybody gets carded. Even though you didn't serve those people specifically that specific beer, you're still going to be held responsible for serving them.
Well, we supply them with neons and different point-of-sale items that say We ID. It will continue to be more awareness for the retailer themselves also.
The most exciting part of the Respect 21 program are the mystery shopper inspections. Mystery shoppers are trained, legally aged individuals who will enter your establishment and purchase alcohol. During the transaction, the mystery shopper will be observing your staff to see how well they're checking and validating IDs, and observing if any tools are being used. After the transaction, the mystery shopper will give the staff member an instant critique of their practices. Now, don't worry. The purpose of the mystery shopper is to help you identify areas that need improvement, to constructively coach them into doing a better job on a more consistent basis.
A gentleman had walked through the door, had actually sat in our dining room and had ordered a beer, and the waitresses had no clue what was going on because I didn't inform them of what was going on. And she did serve him a beer, and the beer was put in front of him, and he slid her a red card and was informed that you needed to card me. I was upset that we had received it, but I was relieved in the same aspect because it wasn't a fine for us, and it really opened up the waitress's eyes to get this card. She was quite surprised herself, and then once the one had received the red card, nobody else wanted to receive the red card, and we did pass the next 2 times with green cards. So it was very effective to open up their eyes to the light of, we need to do our job.
Pretty painless, right? And of course, confidential. You'll notice that no laws were broken, no one got excited, just a notification that no ID was checked during the transaction. The mystery shopper inspections provide you and your staff with instant feedback on how well your policies are working. You can also elect to have your critique given you in writing the next day if you'd like. As retailers, you're well aware that keeping alcohol out of the hands of minors is a big responsibility. Respect 21 will help you let your customers know that you take that responsibility seriously and that you want them to take it seriously too. None of us can do this alone. All of us have to be involved. For everyone here at Miller Brewing Company, I want to thank you for your participation in Respect 21 and for all you do to promote the legal and responsible use of Miller products.